Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Navan Racecourse here on Sunday. It is November the 10th, 2019. I'm going to look at the stakes races on the program, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. So let's get to the stakes action. We'll be looking at races 2, 3, and 5, so all the graded races. The second race, 12:35, it's the Grade 3 for Auction Novice Hurdle. It's a Grade 3 event going for a purse, $37,500. Race for novice here, 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 6 horses going 3,200 meters or 2 miles over the hurdle course. Top selection, we're going to take the 4-horse latest exhibition. We'll go 4-3-1 in the trifecta. 4-3-1 trifecta. Top selection, 4-horse latest exhibition. 6-year-old gun by Oscar. Rachel Blackmore's on this one for Paul Nolan. The horse's first start over the obstacles came on the 26th of October, so just under over 2 weeks ago at Galway. 2 miles in main hurdle, and the horse off the break did everything right. Jumped very nicely and won by 4.5 lengths with a high weight, 166 pounds. He just stayed the trip well and had a very good victory. Before that, in a bumper at Nice, 27th of January, 2 miles and 1/8. The horse won by 4 lengths, and again, just did everything right, stayed the trip well, an all-around good effort. And then at Limerick on the 29th of December of 2018, 2 miles and a quarter in a bumper. The horse finished second by half length, and he just missed at the end, but he stayed the trip well. I like his bumper races. The first over the jumps was very impressive. Coming here to winners for the first time, coming here to stakes quality horse for the first time shouldn't be a problem. At 5-1, I think this horse could beat the favorite. I think the favorite's very vulnerable in this race, so let's beat him. So to recount my selections for the second, the 12:35 from Navan, it's the Grade 3 for Auction Novice Hurdle. Let's take the 4-horse latest exhibition. We'll go 4-3-1 in the trifecta. Race number 3, the 105. It is the Grade 2 Lismullen Hurdle. Grade 2 event going for a purse, $49,000. Race for 4-year-olds and upwards. 5 horses are going 4,000 meters or 2.5 miles over the hurdle course. Top selection here, I'm going to have to take the favorite, a very overwhelming favorite, the 1-horse Apples Jade. We'll go 1-2-5 in the trifecta. 1-2-5 trifecta. Top selection, 1-horse Apples Jade. The 7-year-old mare by Sadler Maker. Robbie Powers on this one for Gordon Elliott. This horse had a great start of the 2018-2019 jumping season, but the end of the season, the horse just lost it, and it was just a disaster. Most recently at Punchestown on the 3rd of May, 2 miles in the Grade 1 Punchestown Champion Hurdle, the horse finished 5th by 4.5 lengths. The winner, Bouvard d'Air, I always mispronounce his name wrong, I don't know why, but he just really, he ran a terrific race. This horse, Apples Jade, as the 2-1 favorite, never really showed up. She got beat by the, may he rest in peace, Wicklow Brave, the old veteran, who jumped a terrific race for 3rd that day. Even Supper Sunday, who I thought he was past his prime, ran a terrific race that day. This horse just really cracked under the pressure, really never got into a disgusting race. Before that, at Aintree, 3 miles and 1/8 in the Grade 1 Ryanair Stayers Hurdle, the horse finished 3rd by neck. That was the best race of the spring campaign for her. She jumped well, she got caught late, but I thought she ran decently, staying the trip of almost 3 miles that day. And then before that, in the Champion Hurdle at Cheltenham, the horse finished 6th by 30 lengths, and she was just under the drive and was not excelling there. It wasn't her day to win. And then at Leopardstown in a hurdle, she won by 16, and she was just facing nobody that day, and she just took off clear. But in the Christmas Hurdle Leopardstown, a very tough race, she won by 26, beating a very good group of horses home. That was a very impressive run. And then the Hatton Grace Hurdle at Fairy House in December, 2.5 miles, same trip as today. She won by 20, and she's beating some decent horses home there too. Keep in mind, second place finished up a Sunday. Like I said, I thought he was past his prime. Finished second in the Punchestown Champion Hurdle in May. But coming back here off the refreshing at 2-5 to the 2.5 mile trip, which is right in her wheelhouse. I think she's going to improve a lot, but 2-5 is no value with her, so we'll have to hit the TriCast, make some extra money with this race. So here's my TriCast to recount my selection for the 3rd, the 105 from Navan. It's the Grade 2 Lismullen Hurdle. Let's take the 1-horse Apples Jade. We'll go 1-2-5 in the TriCast trifecta. Hopefully I don't lose my voice. But the 5th race we're going to look at now, the 210. It's a very exciting race, the 210. It is the Grade 2, the Tote.com Fortria Chase. It's a Grade 2 event going for a purse, $52,000. Races for 5-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 5 horses going 3,200 meters or 2 miles over the chase course. The top selection here, I'm going to take the number 3 horse, Hardline. We'll go 3-2-5 in the TriCast trifecta. 3-2-5 TriCast trifecta. Top selection 3-horse Hardline. 7-year-old Gallon by Condo. Keith Donahue's on this one for Gordon Elliott. The horse's most recent out came the 3rd of May at Punchestown. 2 miles 5/8 in Novice handicap chase, and he finished second by 6.5 lengths. He jumped well. He had a decent turn of foot. I thought it was a good race, but I think back to a 2-mile trip here off the break, I think I'll really run well. Before that, here in Cheltenham on the 12th of March, 2 miles in the Grade 1 Racing Post Arkle Challenge Trophy Chase, finished 7th by 38 lengths, and he really never ran a good race. He was the favorite that day, but he never really showed up. The winner is running back. This won today, ran a terrific race. I don't know why I didn't have him that day, but this horse just wasn't really doing the Cheltenham there. And then before that, in the Grade 1 Flogus Novice Chase, horse finished third by 5.5 lengths. Again, he jumped well, but he could have improved a little bit more for that third. And then before that, at Limerick, 2.5 miles in the exchange, Matchbook Betting Exchange Chase, the horse won by half a length. And again, he just had a great turn of foot, and it went quite nicely. I'm going to take him here back to Navan. He actually went over the course back in December, and the Grade 3 Carry-On Davis Novice Chase. He actually won by 10 lengths there and went quite nicely. So back to the race, to the spot where the horse got the last victory. I think the favorite's a little bit vulnerable here at 6-1. Let's take a shot with this one. So to recount my selection for the 5th, the 210 for Navan, going to take the 3-horse Hardline. We'll go 3-2-5 in the TriCast trifecta. So that's one. Please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everyone.